Oh, hey, what's up, Chargers? It's me, Emilio Hernandez. I'm your host for this week, and I thought, why don't we do something a little different this week and have our own adventure? All right, come on, follow me. Oh, gee willikers, guys. I found the ancient Shashaka tree. Now, this tree is one of the oldest trees around this native area. We must be very careful with it because it's just a sapling. We don't want them to go endangered. They say the ancient fruits of this hold wisdom from the past. You'll be able to see that what was like then and what it was like now. Actually, a friend of mine, Mia, told me about it. Let's see.
And graduated in 1970, which is actually 50 years ago. Can you believe that? We had a dress code. I did not own a pair of blue jeans until I was in college. Mini skirts were popular at the time. Now, if your dress was too short, you were sent to the office to put on a long cotton dress or go home. The administration measured your hemline and the length of the boy's hair. We also had a behavior code. When I went to Girls Nation and we were posing for photographs, I was wearing a culotte dress. They're like pants, but it's actually a skirt or a dress. And one old woman was offended by my fashion sense, and she sent me to the back row for the photo. Well, I actually was a cheerleader and a pom-pom girl. I was a cheerleader my freshman year, and I was on the pom line for my sophomore, junior, and senior year. My dream was to be on the McClintock High School swim team because McClintock High School had the first Olympic-sized pool in Arizona high schools. So I went to the head swim coach and I asked him, "Where do I sign up?" And he told me there was no girls swim team. No girls swim team. Well, I said, I don't care. I'll try out for the boys swim team. And he said I could practice with the boys swim team, but I could not compete. I innocently said to him, "Why? Are they afraid I will beat them?" We were told to put our equipment away and let the boys practice their basketball. I thought that was totally unfair. I grew up with brothers, and this was not how it worked in my family. It wasn't until June 23rd, 1972, that Title IX of the Education Amendments was enacted into law. This is when Title IX becomes so important in the life of a young woman. It gives women athletes the right to equal opportunity in sports in the educational institutions that receive federal funds, all the way from elementary school to colleges and universities. Now, some of the clubs I was active in after school was in Student Council, Art Club, and National Honor Society. I even gave the graduation speech, the welcome, at my graduation ceremony. I was at school at 7:30 in the morning for pom-pom practice with the band. We had classes all day long and after-school activities. I worked at Brad's Coffee Shop several nights a week for 2 years in high school. I earned 90 cents an hour plus tips. By the time I graduated, I managed to save $10,000. Now, my senior year, second semester, I only took pom-pom class and contemporary civilization in the morning. I worked in the afternoon at ASU in the elementary education department. I was hired as a typist, but when they found out I could illustrate, I ended up illustrating all of the professors' teaching resources and handouts. Well, I will tell you, when I was in high school, Spirit Week everyone looked forward to that. It was the best, especially the pep rallies. We had the band playing, we had skits, the coach spoke, we had players speaking, and we always had some kind of funny stunts and things to get everyone riled up.
Hey Chargers, Morgan Kobosco here to bring you some information on Homecoming Spirit Week. The theme this year is Wish Upon a Star, and while we aren't able to have a dance at the moment, we hope you'll still join us for some dress-up days and virtual activities. Spirit Week starts on Monday, November 9th with Disney Channel Character Day. Dress up in some classic 2000s fashion like your favorite Disney Channel character. Moving on to Tuesday, partner up with someone in person or virtual and dress up as a dynamic duo. Spirit Week will take a quick pause on Wednesday the 11th for Veterans Day and resume with no worries on Thursday, so wear your comfy clothes. Finally, Friday is Bikers versus Surfers, so pick your side and dress up. Remember to take photos of yourself participating in Spirit Week for Instagram and tag McClintock Spirit and use the hashtag MHSWishUponAStar to enter for a chance to win a Spirit Week prize. And also, make sure to follow McClintock Spirit and McClintock.2021 on Instagram to stay updated on different events happening throughout the week. Thank you, Chargers, and stay safe.
Hey Chargers, I hope you're hungry because this week is full of national food days. Monday was National Deviled Egg Day. Tuesday was National Sandwich Day. Wednesday was National Candy Day. And today is National Hot Sauce Day. Don't forget tomorrow, which is National Nachos Day. I hope you have a fabulous food-filled week, Chargers. Catch you later.
Oh, hey Chargers. Turns out I was captured in my sleep by living tree people with arms that like to throw apples at people. You know, they said nice things to me though, like we're gonna have you for dinner. Maybe there's gonna be a nice turkey over there. Speaking of turkey, Julia made a segment all about Thanksgiving this year. Maybe you should watch it while I try to get out of here.
Hey Chargers, Thanksgiving is coming soon. However, with COVID-19 still prevalent, it's gonna look a little different this year. Here are some tips to keep Thanksgiving fun and stay safe at the same time. Number 1, drive. Planes are still an unsafe form of travel, so if you or your family need to get somewhere this holiday, drive if you are able to. This will reduce the possibilities of getting infected with COVID. Number 2, bring a mask. Not every family member is comfortable in being in a large party. Make sure to bring a mask and respect their wishes to stay safe. Number 3, if all else fails, Zoom. If you can't drive or fly to your family this year, having Thanksgiving over Zoom is the safest way to see family. Plus, with new ways to play games or watch movies apart, it may end up being easier than meeting in person. Make sure to stay safe, Chargers. Have a great year and have a fun Thanksgiving.
Hey, what's up, Chargers? Alright, so, I escaped them. Man, I had to look at them for 3 days to try to figure out what I had to do for my escape plan. Kind of reminds me of an old segment I used to see one of my buddies, Dylan. Here, just go check it out.
Yes, high school. The perfect breeding grounds for young adolescents to both learn and mature in this strange new environment. However, this year of high school is much different than the rest. These students are extra courageous and there's one now. Yes, what an interesting creature. It looks as if this high schooler is running late to class. You can see him in a scurry to attempt to get to his next class before the bell rings. He must hurry, or else face the idea of getting tardy. It looks as if the student has made it to class just in the nick of time. You can see here the student doing what most students do. Sit around, pretend like you're paying attention, but really just zone out and fall asleep. Yes, dear viewer, what a magnificent creature. Perhaps we should let him sleep for a little while. So as I was saying, wait, where did he go? What? Where? Follow him! It must be the high school lunch hour. Follow him, go! Yes, dear viewer, social hour of lunch. During this short time frame of the day, students are allowed to regain some energy by socializing, fraternizing, and eating food with their chaps. Lunch is really exciting for these students, however, because not only is the meal free, but they can enjoy themselves amongst other students. Well then, now these students will be heading to the 6th period classes and you lost them, didn't you? Oh, it's alright, we can catch him later. Let's get out of here. Ah yes, the end of the day. Now, the students are allowed to go back home where they can be ready to go back to school next week. Despite all of the odds these students face, they go to school again and again because they care about their education and want to succeed. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed our Creature Geographic for this week, and stay tuned for next week, where we will be covering the bum.
Okay, Chargers. We gotta get off this island. There's only one thing left to do. We're gonna have to swim off. Alright, wish me luck. While I'm swimming, here's a segment all about swimming. Geronimo!
Congratulations to the McClintock swim team, both boys and girls, for finishing this season undefeated. Go Chargers!
Alright, man, you got this. All you had to do was just get this one assignment done, and then you can go to bed and be prepared for the next day. Just start right. You know what? Why don't I put on a song, you know? It won't hurt to put on one song, you know? There's just so many options, honestly. It's overwhelming, honestly. Just like, look at all this. I think I'm just gonna pick this.
6.5 hours later.
Wait, what time is it? Oh my, I really need to get on this. Like, I need to get serious.
Much later.
Whether 'tis no learned mind to suffer the slings and arrows of outrageous fortune, or to take arms against a sea of troubles and by opposing end them. Hey! What are you doing? I'm in the middle of writing the announcements. So this sketch doesn't even have a proper ending? Hi, I'm Chris, and you may know me from some of the most famous anchorings down here at the school, such as Chris and Seth and last week's. But today I'm here to talk about something very serious, something called senioritis. You see,
Just a quick reminder, if you haven't ordered your graduation items from jostens.com, don't delay. The deadline to order is Monday, November 9th.
Well, Chargers, looks like we made it out of there. I've been Emilio Hernandez, and this has been your video announcements. Have a great rest of your week, Chargers.